go this time, Freddie again. Saturday the 25th of March, and me and the boy, there he is, little Tinker, are off to our third wild camp, isn't it? You looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Yeah? So we haven't picked the best of days, to be honest, because it's quite nice where we are now, but it's forecast for over there is not brilliant, but we'll make do. We're heading off to near Water. And we're going to climb up. Where we're going to climb up, Ollie?
Low Fell Barrow.
Low Fell and Fell Barrow. So two of the smaller fells, but we don't want to push it too much, especially as Daddy's got to carry pretty much everything. Oh, good afternoon. You join me and the little boy?
Yeah.
On our adventures?
Yeah.
Just left the car. Parked the car, well, I can't say it actually. Parked the car at Thackthwaite near Cockermouth, and we're headed up, as I mentioned earlier. We're going over there, are we?
No, you see that white car?
Yeah, can you
that's our car.
come off the road, sweetheart?
So Daddy?
Yeah?
Behind that white car?
That's where ours is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're just headed up to find the path to start with, and then we're going to head up first of all onto Fellbarrow, I think, isn't it, Ols?
Yeah.
And it's brightened up a little bit, so let's hope for not too bad a time. We've got, just keep into the side, Ollie darling. Just got a car coming up behind us, so let him through.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
What do you?
I'm trying to do this every day.
You want to do this every day?
Yeah, but but if it's on a school day, we have to do it after.
Yeah, of course. Well, you've got to go to school.
Yeah, and then after school we'll drive to the mountains, and then we'll climb up them, and then I'll have more mountains.
Okay.
I don't want the pole.
Right, I'll grab them off you.
How? How do you carry the poles? How? Daddy, little waterfall.
Little waterfall, yeah. I'm sure we'll see a few of those. There's been a lot of rain around, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Which number mountain is this for you?
16.
Number 16, yeah.
Number 16, when I've climbed this one, I'll have 16. When I climb the other one, I'll have 17.
That's right.
That one is right. Now we're on the same bit. Oh. No, I want to get in them. I want to get in.
You've got quite a heavy pack there, Rolls, haven't you? Heavy bag.
Daddy, you saw 0. You didn't spot any. I spotted 6.
Right. We've done it. We're actually off. We're me and Ollie are having a competition. So you can find the most waterfalls. How many have you found, Ollie?
16, no, 17.
You found 17, I found 4, was it?
No, 5.
5.
You found 5 and I've found
I think it's a low centre of gravity.
And the most, you see, Daddy?
Yep.
The winner there is, and I've scored 1, 7, you scored 5. So I'm doing better.
So now I'm assuming that's probably Low Fell ahead of us, or at least it's one of the two. So it's the direction we're headed anyway. Nothing really new to report on the equipment front, other than for Ollie. So I've got same Fjallraven Abisko Dome tent, Ollie's got his
Oh,
what has he got? Osprey Talon Junior. So he's looking the part with that, bulging out the back. Wonder how long it'll be before that comes off.
I just saw another one.
Are you going to keep that on the whole time, Ols?
Yeah.
The bag?
Yep.
And here comes the rain again.
Daddy, what?
Here comes the rain again. Should we get our waterproof gear on?
No.
Yeah. Massive amount to tell you about this, really. Oh, apart from this little obstacle we've got to cross. I think we've got to go up here, Ollie, because it's not as boggy up here. But it's not the most interesting of mountains, I've got to say. Fell Barrow. But as it's Ollie's first winter wild camp, I thought let's not push it. So it's quite nice and oh, don't go in the deep bits. It's because then you'll be wet for the rest of the day and tomorrow.
Why?
Because you've got to keep your feet dry.
But it will dry in about 3 minutes.
Well, you'd be surprised, it won't. It is very boggy up here actually. So we're going to, we're not that far from the summit. I think that's the summit just up there. But yeah, it's a little bit drab. So for the first one to put on the channel, probably not the best one, it's not gonna, but there will be better ones once we get the summer in. Well, that was more of a slog than I thought it was going to be, but the boyo minus the bags made it up. Had a bit of a panic halfway up, needed a wildy wee. Once he got that out of his system, he's done well. It's quite a tough slog up there actually, for something doesn't look particularly intimidating on the map, on the contours. Anyway, we're just summiting. What's this one called, Ols?
It's called
Begins with a
Fell Barrow.
Fell Barrow. Now you might not be able to get over this, do you think? Do you want me to help you over? I think it's too high. I'll hold the phone. You gonna try it? It might hurt you. What's it? Just tell me if you need help. Yeah? It's very high, isn't it? Can you put your foot on the metal? That's it. You down? And then you can jump off. You can jump off. Hey! And then go and touch this thing.
You naughty gal to get out.
I'm not allowed. Go and touch the thing. Go and touch the summit. Number what?
16.
Number 16 away.
I'm a dragon.
You're a dragon on the top of Fell Barrow. Well, that's the top of Fell Barrow. Summit number what? 154. And if I turn you around, you can just make out it's been pretty misty and things on the way up. But there's the fella. There's the Irish Sea in the distance.
I want to do something.
We'll do, and then we're heading over into the Clag again. Black Gorillas in the Mist country. Oh, what happened? Did you do something? No, never mind. We'll sort it out, won't we? First time for everything. Leave no trace and all that. Are you happy with your hole?
Yeah. That can go in there.
That can go in there now, yeah. So, do you want me to put it in?
Yeah.
To bit yucky, isn't it?
No, I know how to do it.
Go on then.
You just put
You just scoop it into there and then put it in the hole. No, that's not like an ice hockey shot.
No,
Good shot. There's like a. Oh my god, fantastic! Now don't play with it. Oh my god, your putting's better than mine. Right, now we need to put all the soil back over the top and pretend we were never here. That's alright, isn't it? Did you have a poo? No, of course you didn't. Right, now we need to wash this, because that's not going in the tent with me. Well, I wasn't expecting that on a first timer. Well, it's not his first time. He's done 2 wild camps before, but a nice little cheeky chod on the mountain. Well dug up, well battered into the hole and all. So he can be proud of himself there. He's not shirked his responsibilities, and he's straight on there as if nothing's ever happened. Straight on to the next mountain. So we're nearly at Low Fell. I'm realising that taking a 5-year-old out on the mountain is great fun, but trying to record anything to camera is virtually impossible because the kid never shuts up. But I wouldn't have it any other way. We've actually got a little bit of a break in the weather. It's been a bit squally and a bit rubbish really, but it hasn't dampened his enthusiasm. So I think 20 minutes or so we should be at our little pitching spot, which is much earlier than I thought we would be actually. So we should be able to get set up nice and early. Hopefully the weather stays. It looks quite nice over there, so hopefully that's going to stay with us and we can put our feet up and relax for a bit. At least it's light now till 6:30 or so, so we'll have a little bit of chance to explore. We'll hopefully have some nice views of Crummock Water and just settle ourselves in for the night. There's nothing worse than getting somewhere, getting pitched up in a real hurry in the driving rain and everything. So I mean, I might be speaking too soon obviously, but let's hope not. Let's hope. The first time this winter, this is about my 7th or 8th wild camp of the winter. That's technically not winter anymore, but I don't think I've had a dry one yet compared to last year when I had some absolute belters. So I'm due a nice one, and let's hope this is the start of many, because I think we'll be spending a bit of time, me and him, over the summer months. So you may have noticed he's bagless still. I think that's a bit of a fault on my part, I reckon. I think I've packed his bag a little bit too heavy, as I'm finding out now when I'm carrying it. But just literally have to carry that much stuff for 2 people. 2 sleeping bags, 2 sleeping pads, 2 sleeping pads. My tent is 3.1 kilos just to start with. So much to Mrs. Sainthouse's dismay, I may still continue the search for something a little bit more lightweight. Trekking pole tent or something, just so I can not have to worry about that extra couple of kilos. We're now not miles away from where we're going to head, where we're going to pitch up, and I think we're going to be in for a decent night with any luck. Now the boys demanded the marshmallows as a starter, which I wouldn't have done myself that way around, but whatever floats his boat. And oops, just nearly fell off the side. And because I've not been paying attention to him or the map while I've been filming this bit, he's leading us down a track. I think it's the right way. My internal sat nav seems to think we're headed, but I better check really, hadn't I, before we go too far. But Ollie, look, it's nice now.
Pyramid's just over there.
Oh, what a nice end to the Dales.
But look, Daddy, the pyramid's over there.
We've come to the pyramids of Egypt. And we're just going to choose our pyramid. One of these is low fell. The one up on the right, I'm guessing. But we might actually pitch on that little left mound with a gorgeous view of Crummock Water. Yeah, Al, I think that looks nice as well, Al, actually.
Daddy,
I
want to go and see. I want to climb the pyramid.
Right. Well, I'm just a little bit worried that it might start raining again in a minute, so I want to get the tent up. But that's not a bad little, especially if this mist clears. That should be pretty good. Welcome back. He's just behind there somewhere.
Are you going to kill
Being Voldemort. Am I going to what?
Dudley?
Am I going to kill Dudley Dursley? Am I?
Are you going to kill
I'm hoping this is going to be the spot. It looks flat. It looks a little bit sheltered by the stuff behind. It looks like it's got a nice view. It doesn't actually look very high up, like. It's about 400 metres, I reckon, here. Let's just hope it's flattish. It looks flattish. And this could disappear. We're in for a perler. I'm going to do one little video before we get into our tent. I'm going to show everyone where we are.
Could they spatter this?
That's the oil for cooking the steak. I hope there's some left in still, is there? Yeah. Not loads, like.
A little bit.
There's the tent. There's the view from the tent. There's Melbrake. There's Grassmoor. Whiteside. Ranadale Knots. You can see Robinson and Dale Head and over there. You can see all the way around the High Style Range. Oops, I tripped over. High Style Range all the way along there. Going across eventually to Haystacks and round to Pillar and those sorts of fells. And then that's the route we normally take back up to get back home, I think. Back through Bassenfay. Ollie, there's Sellafield. Or at least I think it's Sellafield. Ollie thought it was a tornado earlier. But it's actually a power station. It's got to be Sellafield, surely.
Sure.
Or are we that far down? I don't know. Ollie's playing with his poo shovel. He's batting the flies with it. What are you looking forward to, Ollie? What are you looking forward to the most tonight?
I'm trying to kill the flies.
You're trying to kill them. What are you looking forward to doing next?
I don't have
Eating something.
Yeah, to eat steak.
Now I reckon that's the summit
What's the fly?
of Lowfell because it's not particularly identifiable.
Can you see a
There is another cairn up there, but that says
Can you
Low
see a
Beeld
fly?
or something, and it's
Can you see a fly?
not actually near the thing. I can't. I can't yet.
Yeah.
That's what's that one called? Is it Burnbank Fell, I think? Maybe, and then round to Gavel Fell and round to Hencombe. On the back of there, I did that with. That's the one I did with Stu last year. Actually, Stu, looking down that steep descent when you came down on your backside, it does look pretty steep, doesn't it? And surely got to sample a bit of the local fare in the Kirkstyle Inn in the morning. My favourite Lakeland pubs, but I'm guessing we might be a bit early for that. So I'm going to get us all in, ready for the night. It actually looks like it could be a belter. So fingers crossed. It's not so clever over that side, like, but the weather's not coming from that direction, so I don't care about that. Right, I'm going to take the next 10 minutes and then I'll show you what we've got for dinner. Right. Well, I'll be amazed if that works. But if it does, it should get a pretty good sunset. Hi, Ollie. What you doing? He's being a lie, and he's been convinced he's spent this afternoon in the Sahara Desert. So we're gonna just let him run with it. Sahara Desert, sorry. So yeah, I'll just keep waffling on. We've had an absolutely lovely little session there, minus the daddy, and this could turn out to be one of those magical nights. I think there's probably, I don't know what time it is, 40 minutes left in that sun.
I'm over here now.
You're over there now. It's not quite as dramatic when you haven't got the silhouette of the sunlight in the background, but
Yeah.
should we get our bed set up?
Well, Daddy.
Or are you still enjoying playing?
I'm still enjoying playing.
I tell you what, I'm gonna have a beer. Been here half an hour. I'll have a beer. In fact, I have two. Right, sack this there. Let's get. In fact, what have we got? I think. Did I bring 3? After all the fuss of not having much excess weight and stuff. Oh, 1. Got a Songbird IPA, North Brewing, 6%. Yeah? I don't know if you can make out the tent there. It's quite stealthy and it's green colour. There she is, sitting proudly. Honestly, sometimes that boy, it's nights like this, I wish I wasn't called Daddy. He's away up there somewhere. I'm gonna try and get a time lapse of the sunset. But Daddy, yeah? I can see you still, so you're okay. So we're all set up anyway. Tent was up there. Haven't got the stuff inside it yet, but there's plenty of time. We've got plenty of light. I don't know where he's off to. So it's looking good. Still, the poles are still bent and stuff. But... You what, darling? And that's me. That's my door. I've got a door at the back, and obviously the door at the front, looking right down over the lake. Shouldn't be too shabby, should it really? Got a couple of... Yeah. Where are you taking me?
I can sit next to the sun.
Sit next to the sun?
Yeah.
Is that not a bit too hot?
No, I mean, we can see the sun more near than our tent time. I mean, somewhere on the edge of this mountain.
Right.
That's what I'm hoping.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? A little bonding time. I hope the sun doesn't go behind those clouds too much.
I'm gonna go.
Just here?
Sit over here. Like,
Look, we're getting a long way from our tent, aren't we?
yeah.
Our tent.
I would sit over here. Now put the Daddy.
Perfectly pitched, I would say. What's that?
Here. Sit in this spot.
In that little cradle.
Yeah.
Right, we'll put this mat down then, eh?
Yeah. I'll put it down. I'll put a cup there.
Right, grab the mat then, and you just open it out as much as it'll go, but don't fall down the mountain. That's one of the golden rules, Ollie.
Don't fall down the mountain.
Now, can I make one more suggestion?
What?
That you turn it round
Yeah.
so that it's
Yeah.
so we can sit next to each other. So twist it this way, grab this end
Yeah.
and twist it round towards me. Stand up, twist it round towards me a bit. So that's it. Keep coming, keep coming. A bit more towards this way. Not easy with gloves on. And then, that's perfect. Then you've got yourself a little seat.
Now sit next to me.
I will. Oh. Is there room for me?
Yeah. Get easy for you.
Just.
Oh yeah, the vehicle.
Oh. It's nice, isn't it?
Ah.
Have you had a nice day so far?
Yeah, I want to go that way.
You've done 2 more mountains, Ols. I can't believe it. 17.
Bunch, what's going to be my 18th?
I don't know. I'll have to plan it.
What do you think?
Well, it could be little Ranadale knots over
What are
there.
you going to do? What are you going to do next?
Depends. I might do. We're coming to the caravan next week, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I might do one with you.
What might it be called?
And then I might do
What
one
might it
big
be
one.
called? What might it be called?
We could do a day walk without the camp. So you don't have to bring all the heavy stuff with us. We could do a big one then, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Like not Blencathra, but we could do one of the biggies. I think you're big enough now.
Pillar?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go on Pillar. I've been up Pillar before, but I haven't been up all of it.
Or Lingmel.
I've been up Pillar before. I'm not actually joking.
Right.
But Daddy,
I haven't been up Lingmel yet. We could go up there.
have you been on Pillar before?
Yeah, I've been on Pillar, yeah.
I've been on Pillar, Daddy, but I only climbed a tiny bit of it because then I got too scared. I was only 3 when I climbed Pillar. And I was too scared.
I hope no one's robbing our tent. Just left it, haven't we? Well, the light's fading. It's 20 to 7, believe it or not. It's starting to look a little bit...
I have
In
the
a minute
phone.
you can, yeah. Starting to look a little bit more misty and mysterious and sultry. But we're just having a little nightcap. Shouldn't do this. I'm on the Vocation Ale, and Ollie's on the what ale are you on, Olls? What beer are you drinking?
No, it is a Coke.
What's it called though?
It's just called Coke.
It's just called Coke. So we're having a last little sundowner, and as the sun, unfortunately, I was doing a nice time lapse, and then these clouds have intervened.
Pillar one day, but I didn't go up all of it. That doesn't make a mountain, because I would have done 18 if I have done Pillar and then I did these two, but I haven't done Pillar. So really, I can see, well, I'm going to tell them. My daddy said he just saw the moon go behind the clouds.
I wasn't joking.
Well, I don't know why, but
I didn't see the whole of the moon. I saw the crescent.
Okay.
No, you saw it. What's that? Oh, I can't remember.
And the sun, we can see all of this mountain. But the 17th, just wait. I've just saw loads and loads of flies over here.
Midgies.
Yeah, like midges that I'm trying to kill them.
You tried to kill them with a poo shovel, didn't you?
Yeah, I tried to kill them with a poo shovel, and then I just went over there and bump, 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 bump.
Well, you'd already got poo on the shovel, hadn't you?
I know that. I had a poo. So, we just saw the moon.
El Munio.
We just saw the moon, and we can still see the sun because it's getting down to bed.
Yeah. Waxing or waning crescent? I can't remember.
I've got no idea, but the moon's just came out and it's doing boop.
Oh no, it's gone again.
Oh, why did the moon's just floating up everywhere?
I wonder if it's made of green cheese like it says it is.
No, well, the moon is not made of green cheese.
Oh, looks like it's raining.
Oh, yes it is.
Again, the camera progress. Steak.
Yes.
Ooh, I love the steak.
Then it'll be a high big.
So the tent's up, and Ollie's snuggled in there. We've got the fairy lights. We've got the normal light. We've got the mattresses. One's pumped up already. The other one's just doing its electrical thing. We've got, I thought I might be able to see Lowe's water, but it must be around the back of there or something.
I know where Lowe's water is.
Don't come out because you've got nothing on your feet.
I know where Lowe's water is.
Where? Is it just low?
There.
That's Crummock water. Uh-huh.
I think Lowe's water's over there somewhere.
It must be around the back of there somewhere, but we'll find it. But
1994, that's when he was in it. Today.
That sounds about right actually, because I would have been 12. And I'm sure that's when Sonic came out.
What?
So, which is your favourite card so far? Have you not got one?
That one.
Just normal Sonic?
Yeah, but Daddy, so that's Tails, that's Knuckles, isn't it?
So
Why
look,
does it not say Knuckles?
it does. It starts with a silent K. Knuckles.
What? Knuckles.
Knuckles. You don't really say the K, it's a silent letter.
So you can't really hear it.
No, it's just, it is there, but you can't really hear it. I'll turn that down a little bit and get the tomatoes actually in. I want to make sure the steak is cooked first. Just added a little bit of red wine in the mix. Obviously not burn the alcohol off for rolls. So we've got it in there. Decent. It's cooked to a pretty good medium, I would say.
Have any steak without me? Did he?
I wouldn't have any steak without you. In fact, I had a nice piece picked out for you. I don't know what I did with it. Is that it?
I ate it.
We're having to have the mashed potato as a separate course, aren't we? Because we didn't have enough cooker space. Well, Jesus, I don't actually know. I've never spoken to Jesus. But I know God made all the mountains. He's like his dad. So I'm sure Jesus has probably climbed a few. Not in this country, maybe in Israel or somewhere.
Israel.
Near Dubai, in the Middle East. Near Turkey. Near Egypt. In that sort of hot place in the middle.
Not in Egypt.
Not in Egypt. But in that sort of area.
It's like some places next to Egypt.
Yeah, so Syria. There's Israel, Lebanon, Jordan.
Jordan.
Not Jordan that we live next to, a different, he's a person, not a place.
Oh, there's a place called Jordan.
Yeah, I've been. Well, I haven't really been. I got off the plane there and I had to stay there overnight before my connecting flight. So I've stayed in Jordan for one night, but it was near the airport.
Oh,
it was pretty boring.
Just eat a chicken masala and one beer. But Jenny ate a sandwich.
Right.
And in that day, she ate a sandwich.
She didn't have a beer as well, did she?
And 10 cups of tea.
10?
Yeah, 10 cups of tea.
I hope she had a nappy on.
Lady of a nappy. Right, there's your dinner. And then the next day, this is happening in America. Then the next day, Jenny and Ollie went up. And Ollie had 3 beers.
Right.
And Jenny, because she drank so much, had 6 cups of tea.
6 more?
No, 6 cups of tea in that day.
Morning. Where are you? You've been there. I bet you are. I'm not surprised.
I can't see myself.
You can.
I can't see.
You're not even on the mat. Well, you're half on and half off. Have you looked out the window yet?
Can you see one eye?
Ollie, have you looked out the window yet?
No.
No.
I have looked out there, but not okay.
Hey, that wind's picking up, Ollie. I don't really want to don't want to be the one who has to get out and go in this freezing cold wind. What are you going to do when I do that?
Stay in.
Stay in. Oh. Right, home stretch. It's not a bad. That must be Skiddaw right across there in the background. It is pretty windy, like. Fortunately, Ollie's still in there talking to his mum. You gonna wave, Oz? No, he's not. Not playing ball. There's last night's steak dinner. We've got to go back up that little ridge across there and then back down into Thackthwaite. So, yeah, I think all in all, that was a pretty successful winter spring camp for the boy. I think conditions were in our favour. I think if it was any worse, might have struggled a little bit. Well, I think he got a bit panicky a couple of points. But, yeah, all in all, pretty good. Tent's held up well. Taken a few of the pegs out, yeah. Right, well, here's the final bit. Ollie's got his bag on and he's doing a piece to camera, telling all the boys and girls, aren't you, about how hard it is to climb mountains. That's the pitch, that's the bag. Tent on the bottom's a good idea. Doesn't look great, but it makes loads more room. There's the flat pitch we had. There's the boy.
But you need to climb down mountains or through these things.
I could just stay here all day. I've still got to do my dirty dishes down there, but it's absolutely glorious now. Sun just peeking, just well, not peeking, it's just over there between Whiteside and Grassmere, and I'm just loving lake life. I think I might stay another night. Ollie, do you fancy staying another night?
Yeah.
We've got to go back for Auntie Sarah's party.
Remember, I've got 197 left to do.
197 left to do, yeah.
So, you'll see in the
17 in the bag. He's going to be, he'll be at nearly 10% soon. I reckon by my birthday in a couple of weeks. We'll be at the caravan next week. He'll get a few in. But this is just absolutely spectacular. So we'll just follow pretty much the same path that we took yesterday, back over there, and we should get back to the car. I'm wondering why I forgot the clocks went back. So he was up, he slept in. I'm thinking, why is he not woken up yet? But that explains it a little bit. Just perfection. Could do with a degree or two warmer for his proper enjoyment, but he wasn't cold in the night. I asked him a few times when he was rousing, and he said he was fine. So I think he's. I don't think he would have ever admitted it anyway. One last look before we march on our merry way.
18, but Harry Potter, but you've got 14 and I've got 10. So our ones are still long, but they aren't as long as Lucius Malfoy. But Voldemort's 12, I think. I think Voldemort's about 12. So he's just 2 inches a little bit smaller than Ron. 2 inches a little bit longer than Harry.
He's some lad, isn't he? Just doesn't have a clue about anything that he's doing. He just does it, and does it quite happily. Oh, sorry, am I Ron?
Yeah, do you know
He's coming to look for us, I think. I think we're in big trouble. It reminds me. Diagon Alley, yeah?
Why will we be in Diagon Alley?
Because that's where he thinks we are, getting Hogwarts stuff ready for the new school year.
Well, but we're already in Hogwarts.
Do you know what this reminds me of? When I watch all the Bushman and Blue videos.
Ron,
That company that he gets from that dog. Yeah?
do you know why we're here?
No?
Like,
Impossible to do any filming, of course. At least Blue doesn't say anything. But
Ron,
I'd rather have Ollie there.
Ron,
No offence, Bushman.
Ron.
Right.
There's a special bit about forest order. It can take you through any place you want in those places. If you go around there, you'll see some more and more. The best tinier, but the more you walk far away from it. That's the special thing about the forest order. It's tiny, a little bit more like houses. No, any other river in the whole world, it doesn't do that. But only in that's a special fact about it. And then the next day you got -20 Jesus takes away the rain, just takes away. Jesus made the mountains, so will I. You.
Nice way to end, isn't it? A nice way to end the trip. Cake and a juice. A nice little place, isn't it? So, what a success overall. That was really good. The only thing that I'm hoping it's worked, but I don't think has, is the time-lapse video of the sunset, which I'm going to get back and investigate, because that would have been the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, wouldn't it? But if it doesn't, and we'll learn for next time. GoPro beginner. Rome wasn't built in a day, so they say. So let's enjoy this bacon sandwich, being well deserved, and make our way back for birthday celebrations. So that's me signing out for this video, and I will see you all on the next one. Remember,
If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. If you like